Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Sachin Kulkarni and I'm going to talk to you about what is the role of an embryologist and the quality of an embryology laboratory in an IVF success. If pregnancy is your destination, then the clinician is the driver while the embryology laboratory is the engine of your train. And that's the one driving slowly, steadily, and when both of them are functioning most optimal, you will have the highest IVF success. Embryologists are very, very vital. They are the ones who are identifying the correct sperm. They are the ones who are doing the quality check of the oocyte. Not only that, they are monitoring the growth of embryos and they look stage by stage whether the embryo is growing well or no. What is the role of a clinician? The clinician primarily takes a decision why you need an IVF and whether IVF is the right therapy for you. Once a decision is taken, what would be the right protocol for preparation of your eggs and how to increase your egg numbers is entirely the role of clinician. At the same time as the clinician is working up, the embryology laboratory is preparing itself. The embryology laboratory gets exposed to you on the day of egg pickup. That's the first time your gametes are going to the embryology laboratory. At our place, when you are going through the IVF cycle, the husband's semen is collected and it undergoes a temporary cryopreservation. Because it may happen that on the day of your egg pickup, the husband could be having simple viral fever. So though the count could be good, but for an intense viremia, the functionality of the sperms can deteriorate. Hence, a temporary cryopreservation is a must. Sometimes, the husbands under severe stress may not be able to perform and may not be able to get a semen sample, and hence a temporary cryopreservation of semen is a must and strictly followed in our laboratories. After the eggs are obtained, they are handed over to the embryologist, who is the one who screens the eggs and finds out which are the best eggs. These are decided by denudation technique. She denudes the corona complex around the egg and finds out whether your egg is a GB, that is germinal vesicle, M1 or metaphase 1, or M2 or metaphase 2. We need all metaphase 2 eggs for best of the fertilization and embryo formation. The embryologist is the one who is going to then do a semen washing and select the sperm for preparation for ICSI or IVF. And he is the one who selects the best sperm. Once the ICSI takes place, it is cultured in an incubator. An embryologist monitors the growth of an embryo on periodic interval. Embryologist also knows the grade of the embryo and selects the best embryo which can give us a good pregnancy. The embryo development till cleavage stage, that is day 3 development, and till the blastocyst development, that day 5 and day 6, is all monitored by embryologists. Once the embryos are formed, it is embryologist's duty to freeze them, vitrify them. The vitrification technique depends on a very precise time management. So an expert embryologist is very essential. Not only that, on the day of embryo transfer, the embryologist will thaw the embryos from minus 197 degrees to 37 degrees and see the growth of the blastomeres taking place and expansion of the embryo taking place very well. He is the one who will load the embryos into the embryo transfer catheter and hands it over to the clinician, and then the clinician transfers it. After all this information, I'm sure you have understood how important the role of embryologist is in your IVF success. Essentially, embryologist is the main determining factor or contributing to get the best of the embryo quality. So the embryo quality will be decided by your age, by the egg quality, by your lifestyle, by the sperm quality, by the kind of genetics you have. But at the same time, it will be also decided how the embryologist and the embryology lab is functioning. So embryology lab has to be maintained at the best of its quality, best of the equipments have to be there. And not only that, there should be alternative equipments available in the laboratory so that best care can be given to every couple. So when you select an IVF center, do proactively ask this question, whether they have an in-house embryologist. Now, having an embryology on a turnkey basis is not good for any IVF laboratory because certain quality may not be maintained. Having a permanent embryologist is the one who is entirely responsible for the quality, and we keep auditing our embryology functions by different parameters. They are called key performance indicators like your blastocyst formation rate or the embryo quality rate, the fertilization rates. All those are continuously monitored and audited, and that makes the embryology laboratory of the highest quality and in turn gives a better success. I hope you appreciate this video and this information will be useful to you. Thank you.